All right, so we had a little time this morning, and Ava and Maya are hanging out with me. So I thought I would say something about wood finishes. There are many, many options of wood finishes. To me, it depends on preference, what your end goal is. A lot of difference in them. So all in all, though, to protect the wood. So that's the end goal. Now, in my case, I originally, when I first started woodworking, I tried different finishes. I tried polyurethanes and others, and I still use them in certain situations. If you watch our videos, you'll see that when we do wood flooring, we use a certain finish. When we do other stuff, we'll use a certain finish. Sometimes I'll use the tung oil in certain applications. Recently, I've been testing this finish, which is more of a polyurethane but a rub-on. So that's an interesting finish. My go-to most of the time is the boiled linseed oil. And that's what I'm using on the foosball table and the ceiling accents. First of all, it's easy to put on. It gets into all the crevices because it is an oil easily. And you don't have to steal wool between coats or anything. In fact, what I like to do is give it one really good coat, come back in a couple hours and give it one more. That's what I like to do. The reality is I'm not always around. I get tied up with other stuff, so it might be a half a day before I give it the second coat. I like to give it a second coat. The problem is if you wait too long, make sure your second coat is thin because it's not going to sink in like it does when the wood is, when the oil is soft, it's going in, the wood's sucking it in. But I also like that it brings out the color a lot too. So here we have the black walnut, no oil, with the oil. Now, if you were to use a different finish, this would not get as dark. It's getting dark because the oil's going into the wood further. So if you don't like that, then you might want to try a different finish. Here we have some cherry. So we have the no oil with oil. So it's deepening the color. And by the way, when cherry ages with oil on it, with anything on it, actually, I think this is true, it gets darker. So it's going to get a deeper red. Here we have some soft maple. You can see the mineral stain in it. Really cool. Also notice the wave to it. This piece has some curliness to it. So it's curly, soft maple with mineral stain. Really cool. We have some red oak here. Looks like we have some white oak. I would say we have poplar and probably some more red oak. So that's what we have in this one. Here we have some cucumber. Got that greenish. Black walnut, cherry. This part's not oiled yet. So look at the difference. This is the end grain, so it's going to, that's the end grain. So it's going to really suck right in. And here we have some, I think it's some beech. Let's see if I can, some beech, some North American beech. So not a tree we see a lot of anymore because of it died. A lot of them died. But a really cool wood. Not a lot of grain character though. You can see it's a really tight. And if you ever had the wooden train tracks, that's what they were often made out of, I noticed. Okay, so wood finishes, lots of options. Try them out, see what you like, and go with it.